Now we have Shelby McCurnin. He's been a great help to the RLC, especially he holds down the board in Richmond, and he's helped out a lot of the national convention, CDAC, helping with booths and tables to drive more membership around the country. He's running for a national committeeman in Virginia. Thanks.
Well, to start with, I want to sum up my principles for everyone. 3 simple statements: liberty, capitalism, limited government. Those are the 3 principles that every decision I make is driven by. With that being said, I'm running for Republican National Committeeman against Morton Blackwell, who's been there since '83, and I can tell you I've pissed off the state of Virginia's Republican Party by doing so. So anyone here that's going to be a delegate at the Republican Convention, I'd love to have your vote. What it boils down to is we need to have more people running against, in every office, whatever office it may be, even within the party structure, we need to have people that are running against incumbents. It's a basic law in democracy that if a party doesn't have any competition within it, it's a dying party. So we've got to have more life, more ideas brought back into the party system. Government, by its nature, is corrupt. You can't be trusted. I believe it was Jefferson that said that people need to be jealous with their liberties. And I think that's important for all of us, to be very jealous of anyone. Even these people who say they support the Constitution, I'm going to watch them. You can get in office, and I support you, but I'm going to watch you. And that's something we all have to undertake as Republicans. Now, I'm going in an uphill battle against Morton Blackwell. But if I get it, by some chance in heaven, then you can count on I will not be corrupted by the system. Just like these guys are saying. I'm not running for this position for power over politicians or to have money from them or anything of that sort. I strictly want our principles of liberty to be reflected within the Republican Party. It seems too much to ask nowadays, but the only way we can do that is to actually stand up and start getting these positions. So whatever position in the Republican Party in your local county, whatever you may be running for, I ask you all to get involved in your Republican committees and run for the offices. And most of them are so underpowered in manpower that they'll gladly make you a vice chairman of something to get you involved and let you get active in getting new recruits into the party. So the Republican Party, you know, it's at risk right now in my mind of potentially going down the commode if it doesn't start representing what the people want, and that's liberty. And this state, I've discovered, and I know these guys know, I don't like using the strong word corrupt, but it's corrupt. I mean, the system is designed such that the politicians control the party. The politicians decide what's going to happen. I ran for Louisa County Committee Chairman, and Eric Cantor, because I'm in District 7, actively campaigned and brought all these people into the committee to make sure I didn't get a chance at running the committee. And it pissed off half the committee. I was supported by the committee, but you know, at mass meetings, anyone that can vote can come in and vote. So that's how the system works. And it ain't clean. You know, I want to keep my hands clean as much as I can. But I'm willing to get in the mud and fight dirty with these people who are trying to take our liberties away. If you're not willing to fight, you're never going to keep your liberties. We're headed down the commode. Everyone's like doing the commode thought. You know, a lot of people say we're up at the rim. We're past the rim, people. We're about to see the septic system, so we need to get active, get involved, and start making some changes in the party structure. I hope I win it, and if I do, you can believe me, those 3 points are going to be what's driving everything that happens at the Republican National Committee when I'm involved in a meeting. But I can tell you, Morton Blackwell has been there since '83. I mean, and he reflects everything that's wrong with the Republican Party. I'm sure he's a good guy. He's a nice guy. Most of these guys are nice if you were to meet them locally, just personally. But they don't have the principles to defend our liberties. So that being said, I hope that anyone that's at the convention will vote for me. I'm also running with Donna Holt. She's running for Republican National Committeewoman. So we're both pissing off the party structure because we're both supported Ron Paul. We like liberty, and they don't like that. They don't like constitutionalism. So I hope that you guys will support us. And I just ask you to get involved in the Republican Party, you know, and I love the Republican Liberty Caucus, and that's one thing I'd like to see us grow more statewide and start actually doing more work within the party structure. Because I think that's where we've got to make the changes. I think it was Ron Paul, I could be wrong, said to change the government, you got to become part of the government. And you've got to do that, but you got to do your best to keep your soul. Hold on to your soul, the soul of liberty, constitutionalism, capitalism. So with that, thank you.